Edward Abbey once wrote, "Wilderness is not a luxury, but a necessity of the human spirit." And there are few places on Earth that give you a good sense of that than here at Dinosaur National Monument on the border between Colorado and Utah. It's here 235 miles from any Jeffco classroom, where I've come to meet up with a group of Jeffco students who are doing their learning in the land of the ancients. Jones Hole is just one of several stops for the newest class of senior field studies students who've set out on a week-long river trip down the Yampa and Green Rivers. An 8.5-mile round-trip hike is how I can meet them. Before long, the boats arrive, with the students taking direction from the senior field studies teachers and leaders.
We first applied for our permits back in November, and then we started planning this, ever since then, and trying to get a hold of our leaders, and we've been buying food for over a month now, and we've been training the kids on everything that we do out here for a lot longer, so it's a lot of work to get here.
They collect wood to make the going easier over a muddy pathway from boats to campsite.
I think the way senior field studies is taught is doesn't really put limits on kids, especially with like the river trip. Everyone's capable of doing it, and everyone learns, how to paddle and set up camp and cook. Even with those simple things, I think senior field studies has taught me that I can do a lot more.
Mark Leachman helps manage the program with Steve Parentis. He oversaw senior field studies at Bear Creek High for more than 3 decades and is still a vital part of it in retirement. He says one thing has never changed during all that time: the wide range of seniors who sign up, from straight-A students and athletes to those barely getting by.
It's great to have a mix. We don't want all the jocks or all the potential dropouts. We want the mix. Students that are seniors and about to graduate, they're like a bullet out the gun, and our job is to just deflect them a little bit. There's just all kinds of life-changing situations here, a real chance to grow, a real chance to see the world and really broaden your horizons.
These Jeffco senior field studies students say this river experience has changed them forever.
I love opening new doors and finding out what I'm into. And I love all the sights that we see, and I love how the leaders are so informative. They tell us oh, we're passing right now the Weber era, and the sandstone and the limestone, and they tell us different cool little facts about it.
The river trip, along with a desert trek, form the core of the wilderness portion of a semester-long program that also gives these Jeffco students farming and urban experiences. But the river trip is the favorite.
I came from a different school from these kiddos, and I really struggled with fitting into the group even until the day before the river. And now that I'm here with this group, I finally got that connection that I really, really wanted.
That connection includes a bit of adventure, both day and night. More about that as our series continues.